Tears of the Kingdom looks great, and while I'm excited for the game, I just have one big concern. Let me explain. Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom has now gone gold and is releasing on the 12th of May 2023. It's safe to say the hype for most people is real, as it won the most anticipated game during the Game Awards last year and was also nominated in 2021 and 2020. This is the longest we've gone without a sequel to a Zelda game since the first game was released in 1986. We've now seen extended gameplay footage of the new abilities, and the gameplay itself looks great. It features a variety of new mechanics as well as general improvements from Breath of the Wild, and the new abilities look awesome. Personally, I'm a huge fan of the new Fuse ability, which allows Link to combine various objects such as a stick and a rock and create new unique weapons. Additionally, there's an ability by the name of Ultra Hand, which allows Link to create vehicles of sorts out of logs and objects found in your environment. Recall is another new ability in which we see Link rewinding time to travel into the sky to reach one of the new Sky Islands, which seem to be a key part of the new world. Finally, there's the Ascend ability, which allows you to ascend up to the ceiling above you. I can imagine this would prove very useful for speedrunners especially. Now, it's clear to me that the current generation of Zelda games are designed to allow for incredibly emergent gameplay at a never-seen-before scale, which is something that's currently lacking in a lot of AAA games today. The potential is massive, and it's up to the players to fulfill that potential however they see fit. Of course, there will be a natural storyline and objectives to follow throughout the game, but it's up to you to utilize the tools at your disposal as you traverse through the land and skies of Hyrule. However, as much as I want to be excited, there's just one thing holding me, and in my opinion the game, back. That is, of course, the ancient technology we call the Nintendo Switch. I'd like to mention that the following information contains speculation based on what we know so far, but I'd like to talk about it. While I have no doubt they've done incredibly well with what they have at their disposal, this being the Nintendo Switch and its dated hardware, here's the problem I have. In terms of performance expectations for Tears of the Kingdom, I expect it will play similarly to Breath of the Wild. Breath of the Wild ran at a 900p resolution while docked and 720p resolution when handheld. More importantly though, it ran at 30 FPS and would sometimes dip below. It's important to keep in mind that Breath of the Wild was originally meant to be a Wii U exclusive, but was delayed multiple times and eventually ended up on the Switch. Tears of the Kingdom, on the other hand, has been natively created and designed for Switch, but seems to be built on the same engine as Breath of the Wild, which is why I don't expect to see any substantial performance changes. Additionally, according to Nintendo's listing, Tears of the Kingdom's file size will be 18.2 gigabytes, which is one of the biggest games that Nintendo itself has released for the Switch. I expect this is partly due to higher resolution textures, shaders, improved lighting, and particle effects, etc. As a result of this, I think it's likely we will see the Switch attempt to maintain its 30 frames as a goal at the same resolution, which to me is unfortunate. If the current generation of Switch supported DLSS technology, I could definitely see a world where we could see 60 FPS as a target for the new game. But we already know this isn't possible due to the current hardware in the Switch. There have been rumors of a Switch Pro in the works, which would be capable of this, but nothing has been confirmed officially. To me, it just feels like wasted potential in a way. The creative direction behind the Zelda games is truly incredible. The games have evolved so much over the years, and the level of game design is absolutely fantastic. These games are instantly recognizable from their aesthetic to world design and have made great leaps in gaming. I want to make it very clear, I have a tremendous amount of respect for Nintendo and their IPs. I'm still very much excited for Tears of the Kingdom. I just can't help but imagine how incredible these games would be given the right hardware. We recently saw the same concern with Pokemon Scarlet and Violet, another open world game by Nintendo, where the device struggled to maintain a measly 30 frames per second. While I definitely have hopes that Tears of the Kingdom will be better optimized and therefore run smoother than previous iterations, I can't stop thinking about what the game could have been. Just imagine what Tears of the Kingdom could look like, run like, and more importantly feel like on the hardware of a powerful console like the PS5 or a gaming PC. The technology is there, the question is just, what will it take for Nintendo to utilize it? It's hard to say until we get our own hands on the game, but we'll find out how well it plays in May. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Are you excited for Tears of the Kingdom, or do you think the game will be held back by its hardware? I'd love to hear what you think. Have a great rest of your day guys, subscribe if you enjoyed the video, and stay tuned for more content.